As a woman, if your husband beats you, does it mean he doesn't love you? Is there a sign that is that a sign that he doesn't love you? Not really. I wouldn't side him, man, but most times women act without thinking the other way around. They make you feel like you are incompetent most times just to test you out. Why are you supposed to test your partner out to see if he can act in a certain way before you achieve your aims? Sometimes it doesn't really have to work that way, but most times it does. So that you can consider the person to be trustworthy. You can choose to test the person out. But you don't test somebody to the extreme and expect the person not to react. Outside the ones that maybe they beat their wife due to they have anger issues, which I myself repudiate. Don't like that at all. It's a very, very bad thing. As a man, you're supposed to have self-control to the extreme. Yes. But if it happens that you lose your self-control, your partner should know that that is not a sign of lack of love. Yes. You only probably have done that just to prove a point. And you should learn to say sorry for that and learn never to repeat it again. And as a lady, if you find out that what you're doing to your husband is not good, trying to test him to the extreme at all time, that could make him to react in a negative way, and you see him reacting and you start crying, that could be emotionally damaging. So you guys should be able to strike a balance. Yes. Ask your husband, what don't you really like outside what I've observed? And he will open up to you. Tell you don't do this, don't do that, and don't do it. Yes, don't do it. If you continue to play by the rules, I believe there will always be peace. Peace. Will you have to shout to prove a point to your husband? Will you have to shout? Will you have to let your neighbors know that you want something before you can get it? Is it necessary to always shout before you get what you want? I believe it's not always necessary because who you're talking to is not deaf. I'm very sure you didn't marry a deaf person, because if you married a deaf person, you wouldn't have to shout. Instead, you write it down. So if you are fortunate to marry somebody who hears, you're not supposed to be shouting in order to prove your point. You see, you find out that some ladies can talk. Yes, they can talk before they keep talking. They talk before they leave the house. They're not talking for the joy of the home. They're only talking, nagging, expressing a feeling that can never be understood. Yes. Because people who shout, many of them, they don't achieve their aim. It's always done by dialogue. Bring your principles to the table. Let everybody abide by the rules. You see, there will be peace. Anybody that breaks the rules, pay for the rules. That's how it works. You don't achieve anything by shouting. You need money. Yes, everybody knows you need money. The person you're talking to is not deaf. He knows that you need money. He can hear you say you need money. He don't want to give you the money is for a reason. He doesn't have it is for a reason. You're supposed to know the difference. He has the money he don't want to give you. It's for a reason. You learn the reason why he doesn't want to give you the money. He doesn't have the money is for a reason. Probably it's not his fault. And you're aware that the money is there. It's not there. But you keep shouting. Why are you shouting? Can shout and bring back the money. Can nag and bring back the money. Instead it will aggravate issues. You see me shouting. Yes. Learn to do things amicable. Work with your partner. Tell them what you want. And they will do it for you. Peace.